takes all night. That'll be alright. If I can get you to smile before I leave. Looking out at the road rushing under my wheel. I don't know how to tell you all just how crazy this night feels. I look around for the friends that I used to turn to to pull me through. Looking into their eyes, I see the good they do. Running down, running on empty, running down, running blind, running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Honey, you really tempt me. You know the way you look so kind. I wanna know who you are, but I'm running behind. Running down, I don't even know what I'm hoping to find. Running blind, running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome. I always wanted to start a show with that song. This is the Storytellers program. Yeah, sitting on a stool reminds me of these folk clubs I used to play in. I always hated the stool. Matter of fact, it was the stool that extinguished folk music. But this is a song that comes from the western part of the United States. This comes from living nearby the ocean and from living in a huge concrete city that, though it's right next to the ocean, you don't ever really go there. And it's a very seasonal city because every now and then the mountains and the hills around the city burn. Every now and then the city itself burns. And especially in those days, especially in the late 60s, the city was burning half the time. Oh, people, look around you. The signs are everywhere. You've left it for somebody other than you to be the one to care. You're lost inside your houses. There's no time to find you now. Oh, your walls are burning and your towers are turning. I've got to leave you here and try to get down to the sea somehow. Rock me on the water, sister, will you soothe my fever brow? Rock me on the water, I'll get down to the sea somehow. Get down to the sea somehow. The road is filled with homeless souls. Every woman, child and man who have no idea where they will go, but they'll help you if they can. Everyone must have some thought that's gonna pull them through somehow. Oh, the fires are raging hotter and hotter, but the sisters of the sun are gonna rock me on the water now. Whoa, rock me on the water and soothe my fever brow. Rock me on the water, I'll get down to the sea somehow. I'll get down to the sea somehow. walk among you. It's there your hope must lie. There's a seabird above you, gliding in one place, like Jesus in the sky. We all must do the best we can, and then hang on to that gospel plow. When my life is over, gonna stand before the Father, but the sisters of the sun are gonna rock me on the water now. Rock me on the water, sister, will you soothe my fevered brow? Rock me on the water, and maybe I'll remember, maybe I'll remember. Rock me on the water, the wind is with me now. So rock me on the water, I'll get down to the sea somehow. Everybody in the record business knows that you have to put out a single even if there isn't a prayer that is going to be played, you know. So they put it out and it was a hit. This is a song that was my first, is on my first album, and it was released as a single, and it was kind of a freak thing because nobody expected it to be a hit. You just put out a single anyway. Everybody in the record business knows that you have to put out a single even if there isn't a prayer that is going to be played, you know. So they put it out and it was a hit. But I didn't have a band or anything. I was playing, you know, this way actually, acoustically, and I played that way for about a year, and people would ask for the song, of course, you know, because that's what hits do. People came there to hear the song, and we just never played it. I didn't play it in a whole year. Finally, at the end of this one tour, I was playing with David Lindley, and we had to play it because we played everything else we knew, and we were at this girls' college in Mount Holyoke, and we said, okay, play it. So he turned up this, you know, slam and slide guitar and played piano, and it was like, I said, all right, let's get a band. But this is the way it was when I wrote it. Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without crying. Now I want to understand. I have done all that I could to see the evil and the good without hiding. You must help me if you can. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what is wrong. Was I unwise to leave them open for so long? As I have wandered through this world, and as each moment has unfurled, I've been waiting to awaken from these dreams. People go just where they will. I never noticed them until I got this feeling that it's later than it seems. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what you see. I hear their cries. Just say if it's too late for me. see the sky. Is this the price for having learned how not to cry? I like that thing. Thank you. Actually, that's the way songs get written. You go. Okay, this song is a true story. It's about a... It's not about me. It's about a guy named Leo. Leo was from Nashville, and he was a really great monitor mixer and really great guy. And he found this girl wandering around the auditorium as they were loading in, and she was a beautiful girl. And she was wearing a green leotard. I remember that much. And as the wheel came into the gate, we saw that, wow, there's that pretty girl hanging around Leo, and it was really great. Leo got her, you know, like, sat her right next to him as he mixed the sound. And, well, I won't tell you what happened because it's in the song, but like what happened afterwards, as the drummer wound up getting the girl, Leo went down to the Holiday Inn bar and drank for a while and was thinking about it. And the more he thought about it, the madder he got. So he went back upstairs to the drummer's room. The drummer's name was Jerry. And it seems, I don't know where he learned this, but you can like nail the door shut if you put like pennies in all the way around, you know? Like it won't open. So he sort of penny nailed the door shut so that when, you know, when it was time to leave the hotel room, they actually had to call the front desk and have them come up and take the door off the hinges so the drummer could get out of the room with, you know, 16-year-old girl. Pretty good. She was standing at the loading when the big trucks rolled up. She was sniffing all around like a half-grown female pup. She wasn't hard to talk to, looked like she had nowhere to go. So I gave her my pass so she could get in and see the show. Well, I sat her down right next to me and I got her a beer. While I mixed that sound on the stage so the band could hear. The more I watched her watch him play, the less I thought of to say. And when they walked off stage, the drummer swept my girl away. Rosie, you're alright. You wear my ring when you hold me tight. Rosie, that's my thing. When you turn out the light, I've gotta hand it to me. It looks like it's me and you again tonight, Rosie. Well, I guess I might have known from the start she'd come for a star. I might have told my imagination not to run too far. Of all the times that I've been burned, by now boy gotta learn that it's who you look like, not who you are. But Rosie, you're alright. You wear my ring when you hold me tight. Rosie, that's my thing. When you turn out the light, I've gotta hand it to me. It looks like it's me and you again tonight. Rosie, it looks like it's me and you again tonight. It looks like it's me and you again tonight. Rosie, 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 Rosie. And in that moment he turned, he was dead. Good verse to leave out. This is a song that I wrote about that period of time in my life when I used to run around and when I first started staying out all night with my friends and writing songs and stuff. It was hard to figure out which story to tell in this song. There was this one friend of mine, I wrote a whole verse about this guy that got killed robbing a liquor store. It was silly because, you know, this guy tried to rob a liquor store and he stopped, you know, to shoot a bottle off the wall. Idiot, you know, because in that moment that he turned and did this incredible, you know, this act of panache, this, you know, he was a very harmless guy, a lovely guy. The guy, you know, drew on him and killed him, but I left that verse out because it didn't actually lead me where I wanted to go in the song. Do you want to hear the verse?
Yeah, let's hear the verse.
My corrupted liquor store in some forgotten mall, some God-forsaken mall. He must have crossed some kind of line in his head. He stopped to shoot a goddamn bottle off the wall. And in that moment he turned, he was dead. Good verse to leave out. I never, you know, we all missed Michael after that. Yeah. I was 16 and on my own. Though I couldn't tell you what the hell those breaks were for, I was just trying to hear my song. I'll get in the van and play. Life became the paradox, the bear, the rouge and noir, and the stretch of road running to LA. Pages turning, pages wheeling from straight into the night, our hearts were flying. Gotta bring your own redemption when you call. childhood comes for me at night. Voices of my friends, your face bathing me in light. Hope that never ends. Pages turning, pages torn and pages burning, faded pages open in the sun. Gotta bring your redemption when you call to the barricades of heaven where I'm from. Okay. So I wrote this song in England. I'd been over there. I was opening. I had some concerts I could do over there, even though I didn't have a record out or anything. And so I also got lent an apartment, and so I had a place to stay. And but this girl had been lent the apartment at the same time. And actually, I knew this girl. She's really beautiful woman. I didn't really know her very well, but I'm not going to tell you this story. What am I thinking of? It was a really good time, and it lasted for about, I was only going to be there for about a week, and in that week, it like life broke down to some pretty simple elemental things, and time went away, There was an earthquake in California. I didn't feel a thing. It was... Papers lie there helplessly in a pile outside the door. I tried and tried, but I just can't remember what they're for. The world outside is tugging like a beggar at my sleeve. Oh, that's much too old a story to believe. And to know that it's taking a share of me, even though you take such good care of me. And you say Morocco, and that makes me smile. I haven't seen Morocco for a long, long while. The dreams are rolling down across the places in my mind, and I've just had a taste of something fine. The future hides and the past just slides. England lies between, floating in a silver mist, so cold and so clean. California shaking like an angry child will, who has asked for love and is unanswered still. And you know I'm looking back carefully, 'cause I know that there's still something there for me. But you said Morocco, and you made me smile, and it hasn't been that easy in a long, long while. Looking back into your eyes, I saw them really shine, giving me a taste of something fine. Something fine. Now if you see Morocco, I know you'll go in style. I may not catch Morocco for a little while, but while you're there, I was hoping you might keep it in your mind to save me just a taste of something fine. Something fine. This is a song that, during the recording of this song, I was really, I'd been working in the studio for a long time, making records at times a kind of a search, for the right sound, for the rest of the words, for exactly the thing that you mean to say. And during the making of this record, I used to fantasize about being this session player that was on the sessions. His name was Freddie Tackett, and he'd just come in every day, he'd plug in, he'd sit there, and then when it was time to play, he'd play whatever, whatever he figured would be best to play. And he's a really reliable player. I mean, he's like an appliance, you plug him in, he plays the stuff, all the time. And I began to think, that would be it. That would be the gig to have, Just go to work every day, do your job, go home, The song was The Pretender. morning and go to work each day. When the evening rolls around, I'll go on home and lay my body down. And when the morning light comes streaming in, I get up and do it again. Amen. Say it again. Amen. I wanna know what became of the changes we waited for love to bring. Were they only the fitful dreams of some greater awakening? I've been aware of the time going by. They say in the end it's the wink of an eye. When the morning light comes streaming in, get up and do it again. Yeah, again. Caught between the longing for love and the struggle for the legal tender, where the sirens sing and the church bells ring and the junkman pounds his fender. While the veterans dream of the fight, fast asleep at the traffic light, and the children solemnly wait for the ice cream vendor. Out into the cool of the evening strolls the pretender. He knows it all, his hopes and dreams begin and end there. I've heard the lovers as they run through the night, leaving nothing but to choose off and fight. While the ships burying their dreams sail on aside, I'm gonna find myself a girl who can show me what laughter means, and we'll fill in the missing colors in each other's paint by number dreams. Then we'll put our dark glasses on and we'll make love until our strength is gone. When the morning light comes streaming in, we'll get up and do it again. Get up again. I'm gonna be a happy idiot and struggle for the legal tender, where the Aztec game and lay their claim to the heart and the soul of the spender, and believe in whatever may lie in those things that money can buy. Though true love could have been a contender. Are you there? Say I pray for the pretender who started out so young and strong, only to surrender. Say a prayer, say a prayer for the pretender. Are you there? Are you there for the pretender? Say a prayer, say a prayer for the pretender. Are you there for the pretender? Say a prayer for the pretender. you there for the pretender? Say a prayer.
Thank you. We play a lot of different halls, and some of them, you know, the audience is back about 15 feet. Some of them are pretty close. Never quite this close. It's nice. This is a song I wrote in part on a sailboat. A friend of mine, Davy Crosby, owned a sailboat, and I was looking for a place to live up around where he had that boat moored, and so I went to go live on that boat while I looked for a place to live around the Bay Area. But life was pretty good on that boat, and I never did find another place to live. But he and his friends were always talking about sailing off. Matter of fact, he had friends, 2 other friends with boats. There were 3 boats. And they're all, you know, relatively, you know, free-thinking, sort of progressive people. And they had this sort of utopian vision that they were going to get in these boats and go sail off, you know, to some place in the world where life would be perfect. Anyway, I wrote this song more or less in response to that dream of theirs. I talk to is ready to leave with the light of the morning. They've seen the end coming down long enough to believe they've heard their last warning. Standing alone, each has his own ticket in his hand. And as the evening descends, I sit thinking about every man. Seems like I've always been looking for some other place to get it together, where with a few of my friends I could give up the race and maybe find something better. But all my fine dreams, well thought out schemes to gain the motherland, have all eventually come down to waiting for every man. Waiting here for every man. Make it on your own if you think you can. If you see somewhere to go, I understand. I'm waiting here for every man. Don't ask me if you feel sure. I don't know. give them the answers and lead them back to that place in the warmth of the sun where sweet childhood still dances. But who'll come along and hold out that strong but gentle father's hand? Long ago I heard someone say something about every man waiting here for every man. Make it on your own, make it if you think you can. If you see somewhere to go, I understand. I'm not trying to tell you that I've seen the plan. Turn and walk away if you think I am, but don't think too badly of one who's left holding sand. He's just another dreamer, dreaming about every man. I want to thank you for coming and being a part of this. Yeah, I'm really glad it was you. You guys were really great, a great audience. Everybody who worked on this, thanks very much. I owe you big time.